In other words, we need to have an awareness about how racism, racial conditioning, and prejudice have affected us as white folks. Unless we get a hold of that, we'll continue to go down the path of privilege and racism and inequality rather than connecting to a very different tradition in our own history, a tradition of white allyship, a tradition of white anti-racism. In addition to the typically pathetic way our history books address the contributions of people of color, very rarely is much attention paid to the average, everyday white folks who stood up and opposed injustice. People like Will Campbell.
Advanced units are already on duty on the grounds of Central High School.
Colored people here in the South have got better schools than some of the white kids like it is. Let them go to their own school.
Imagine how different the racial dialogue might feel for us if we knew of those white folks who opposed enslavement, who opposed segregation. Jeremiah Everts, John Fee, Helen Hunt Jackson, Sarah and Angelina Grimke, Robert Flournoy, Matilda Gage, Lydia Child. How helpful might it be for lessening our anxiety as whites and allowing us to embrace the multiracial future of America if we knew about the history of white anti-racism? What if we'd learned of the alternative tradition in our history, the one in which members of our community said no to racism and white domination and yes to justice, precisely because they realized not only the moral evil of those systems, but also because they saw both of them as cynical manipulations intended to divide and conquer working people, to keep us at each other's throats. People like Ann Braden.
The real danger today comes from the people in high places who are telling the white people that if their taxes are eating up their paychecks, it's not because of our bloated military budget, but because of government programs that benefit black people.
Virginia Foster Durr, Jay Wattice Waring, Constance Curry, Bob and Dottie Zellner, and Mab Segrist, along with literally thousands of others who in their own way have demonstrated that there is more than one way to live in this skin. It's a tradition that fits with the best of the American ideal and can elevate that ideal to a place far more concrete than it's been up to now. And if we do that, there's no reason why we as a committed and decent people can't move to a different place as a country.